This limb was from a tree that probably got washed away in that flood. If I complete this bow, I think I'm gonna call it my flood bow. I've seen people fire hardening with charcoal and things like that. Beckham Outdoors, those guys, cool videos. The past couple times I've tried fire hardening a bow, I just used a bunch of hardwood here and got it raging and waited for it to all get down into some good hot coals. I've got some cinder blocks set up here, and I just keep it high enough above that I'm not gonna catch the bow on fire. I'm not saying this is the right way because I have no idea. It's all about the process of figuring it out. Last time it worked with that black locust. I'm going to try it again with this hop hornbeam, this ironwood bow. Different wood's going to react differently. I'm not 100% sure if it'll work out. I hope it does because I'm really enjoying this bow here I'm working on. I think it's a pretty cool bow. That's just my opinion. I've gotten it to where I want to fire harden it. Now I'll do a final tillering and we'll see where we are from there. So I like making long videos, and they're usually between, half an hour, 40 minutes, and some of them are even an hour. This one's probably going to end up being an hour. And there's probably 15 minutes in this video of just my dogs playing around and me showing you the landscape and just my life out here. And I just like to show the whole process. I don't want to make a 10-minute video on making this bow when this bow took me, look at this. Who are you? Are you a burgle? Are you a burglar? Are you? I've probably been working on it for almost a month here and there. If y'all can binge watch Breaking Bad over a few days, the whole series, or The Walking Dead, or whatever the new ones are, what's an hour of your time to see how a bow's made? And I'm not saying mine's the right way, because absolutely not. My way is just the way I've been doing it that's working for me, and there's probably a million ways to make a bow, and I'm figuring it out as I go. Maybe y'all have some suggestions on how I can make the bow better next time, and that's cool too. I'm always up for suggestions. Just don't tell me I'm doing it wrong, because there's a million ways to do everything. I hope y'all enjoy this video. Nowhere on YouTube could I, and there might be something out there, but I just couldn't find a video where I was satisfied watching somebody make an ironwood bow, a hop hornbeam bow. Not just a long one. I mean, there's a few that are like 10 minutes long, but just to see a lot of the process, because it takes a long time. I can show you 10 minutes of me working on shaping that bow, when ultimately it took me hours to shape that bow. Hours and hours. So I'm going to get back to getting this ready, and then I got to get to working a little bit. I hope y'all enjoy this video. If it's something y'all want to see, stay tuned. Came back up here next morning, get a little break in before I get down there and get back to work, get the dogs out, fed them up the mountain. Crazy down there, pretty crazy. You have chainsaws and backhoes and bulldozers and sirens just to be able to come up here for an hour before I get down there. I mean, that's a big help for me. So I'm gonna mess around a little bit up here on this bow, and then I got to get back down there and get back to work. Brought up a different axe too. This is little True Temper flint edge half hatchet that I carved the Osage orange handle for. Long handle. It's about a 18, maybe 20 inch. Turns this into a whole different little hatchet axe combo. Really good pack axe. Maybe one day I'll do a video on all my little pack axes. Back up here this evening. What are you sniffing? It's got some natural reflex. Just gonna keep on working on thinning it out. This limb was from a tree that probably got washed away in that flood. If I complete this bow, I think I'm gonna call it my flood bow. It's gonna be my flood bow. pretty good boy, aren't you? Yeah. Get slobber all over you from running, getting crazy. Yeah. Good baby. You guys are good boys. Ah. Get in there. Get out of here.
What do you want? Huh? You looking for something? Gentle. Gentle. Good boy. What are you drawing for? What do you think this is? Do I look like a treat vending machine? I guess I do. What we got? Gentle. Good boy. Sometimes I'll use a knife as a scraper, and that works pretty good when I'm working the back of the bow. You gotta get your blade nice and sharp. But that little belly there gets in there pretty nice. It got away, dude. It's gone. It got away. You about to chop down that tree. Some real bear grease here. Real deal. From the bear I got last year. And the past few times that I've done this with fire hardening, I rubbed that bear grease all along the belly of this bow. I kind of like the look it gave. Pardon all that loud noise. The railroad's got dump trucks rolling up through here. They've been doing a lot of work on that railroad, trying to get it back in order. And they got a long way to go, but they're not playing around.
Been going for about 3 hours now. I'm gonna let it sit in here until it gets completely cool. I'm gonna stir these coals up. Stir these coals up a little bit. Let it finish baking it up, and we'll see how it is. I'm gonna let this cool way down. And then we'll see what we got. I just want to bend it a little bit. I'm kind of nervous. Woo! Man, it's feeling a lot heavier. A lot more heavy duty. Wow. Just gotta be nice and easy with it. It's only been off the fire for about 4 or 5 hours. I didn't really let it rehydrate too much. But it feels super strong, like it gained. Feels heavy duty though, for sure. Well, Burgle, what are you gonna do? You scared? I'm gonna get it carved down to that layer and let's see where it's at. See how it's feeling. Just gotta be nice and easy with it. This limb here's a little funky, so it's going to look like it's not tillered right correctly, but I think I got it. Pretty gnarly looking. Pretty cool, I think. What do you think? Sparkler? Huh. All right, you guys look out so I don't stick you. Come here. Let me see you. Maiden shot. Super darn blow. I'll start getting it. I'm learning how to snap shoot. I suck. We'll go in a little bit. All right, back it up. Hey, no. Come on. I'll take it. Still working down there. Working on that railroad. Crazy what Hurricane Helene did to this area. Do a final few layers of bear grease. Treat this bow. Make it pretty. I'll let it soak in, put another layer, let it soak in, put another layer, and probably do that 6 or 7 layers. Maybe heat it up over a fire and let it soak in that way some. Just over the next week or so, I'll just keep on rubbing bear grease into this bow. Halfway through making this bow, I decided that I was going to give this bow to Grits. She's the other half of me. She was with me when Hurricane Helene came, and I'm really glad she was there with me. She made my life easier. She's tough. She's an awesome person. Special person. I'm lucky to have her in my life. And a while back, I told her when I got better at making bows that I'd make her a bow. Halfway through making this bow, I decided this was going to be the bow I give her. You know, it's only fitting. A few days before Helene came, I had harvested a branch off of a big old ironwood tree along the river. I had taken the dogs out in the morning. Grits had stayed back and was taking care of some things and chilling out. And me and the dogs were out, and there'd been this branch I'd been looking at for a couple years. And I just had this feeling that it was time to get that branch off the tree. And I'm glad I did it when I did it, because a few days later, that tree was gone, taken down the river by that flood. That's why I decided to call this the flood bow, my flood bow. It's going to be Grits' flood bow, so I'm going to give it to Grits. It's roughly 58 inches long, and I've tillered it to 43 pounds at 18 inches. I'd say it'd be safe to bend this bow back to around 20 inches, which would put it over 45 pounds. But I'm happy with an 18-inch snap draw on this bow. And as you can see, seemed like it was working pretty good to me. At different points, I didn't know if it was going to work out. But I ended up pulling through. I've shot about 50 arrows through this bow. Cleaned the back up. Tillered the belly. Fire hardened. There was no string follow. It still has the little bit of reflex that it's had this whole time. Uh-oh. My dogs are off after something. No string follow. Fire hardened to 43 pounds at 18 inches. I'm pretty proud of this bow. I hope she likes it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks for sticking through the end. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch you on the next one.